How is everybody doing? This is LuketheDuke, and we are once again checking out a ship that is available on the workshop. This ship is called the Coryphaeus. I'm almost 90% sure that's how you pronounce it. But yes, this is a giant, heavy class. I wouldn't call it a battle station or a battleship. It'd more be like a heavy frigate or some type of exploration type vehicle. But it's weighing in at about 3.7 million kilograms, so it isn't the lightest ship out there, but it is quite an interesting design, as you guys can see. Something that I'd like to point out that's a little weird, I'm not sure if the mod was supposed to be like this, but some of the things aren't welded in yet. So maybe it's just like fresh off the assembly floors and just a couple, spot hand welding little scenarios are left. But as you can see, he has a cool like little vent system that works out here that's sort of like goes into the ship to give a little bit more of just extra detail. It doesn't really add anything to it technically, but it just makes it look a little cooler. As you can see up here, this would be sort of the flight room, and I like what he did here with the blast door corners and all the blast door blocks. It really sort of just it makes it look a lot different from the other blocks. It just has sort of a different tone to it. Yeah, so this is a pretty great ship, you guys. It is fully hooked up with hydrogen thrusters, so yes, its main driving force and its only driving force would be hydrogen thrusters. There are no ions on this thing, so you're definitely going to need to keep these hydrogen tanks completely filled. And as you can see, here's a nice little compartment room. You can't go in, but it's nice. You can see the conveyors going through there. So just a couple more added details that he's packed into this thing. So yeah, guys, a very sharp design, a very professional looking design as well. We're gonna go into the main entrance of this place, check it out a little bit, and not many defenses on it at the moment. As you can see, we have some interior turrets right here that actually haven't been welded in yet. So obviously you can jump in through this little hangar door right there, but you can also go in through these actual airtight doors right here, which this could be kept sealed, you guys, but when you spawn it open, all these things are open. So it is not sealed when you first start off. And yes, we'll go into this first little hangar room right here. As you can see, we have a little bit of a ship, a connector port that conveys. I've checked it all. A+ on the accents on your video. I've been doing some accents, you guys, so that's always a plus. But as you can see, this is a connector conveyed throughout the whole entire ship. I've already tested it all, so it's all hooked up and whatnot. Not just for looks, it actually is all functional. And as you can see, this ship is predominantly just armor surrounding it, so the inside little passageways actually aren't that extensive, and they aren't, there's not that much inside of here, so it's just protection mostly on the outside, which is definitely gonna benefit you in any type of PvP type scenario, or any survival type scenario against the AI as well. As you can see, we can float up here, so it's definitely a spaceship type design. And here is our main little captain's quarters. So there's a little bit of room in here, a little bit of room for improvement if you guys want to. You guys put a couple things just to spice it up, make it a little bit more your own. And as you can see, as we were talking about 3.7 million kilograms. We have 25 thrusters and about 29 gyroscopes. So this thing is ready to go, you guys. Let's test out and see how it's going to handle. Alright, so here we go, you guys. Here's one last look at this glorious ship. I'm really liking the way they designed this, you guys. It looks very, very professional. So we're gonna check and see if there are any batteries we might be forgetting, so we aren't gonna run into any type of overloads. There are no batteries. So yeah, you guys, we're gonna take this thing off. Here we go. Oh my god, look at that speed! 0 to 100 in like less than 6 seconds. Maybe like 7 seconds. That is impressive, you guys. All hydrogen thrusters, so of course it's just going to fire right out of the gate. Let's check out the stopping speeds. A little bit less thrusters on the front here, so obviously it's going to take us a little bit longer to slow down. As you can see, these hydrogen tanks on here have a really nice color contrast to sort of the gray design. So it's sort of a positive and a negative thing. People are going to be able to target your hydrogen tanks a lot more. They're going to be able to see it a lot more visibly. But it does look quite cool, you guys. So In case you guys haven't figured this out already, this is actually a ship from Fractured Space, the Colossus. So it looks pretty spot on. In Fractured Space, I sort of feel like the Colossus may be a little bit of a bigger scale, but this still looks incredible, you guys. Very, very, just a grade A design choice, and a very, very, very well sort of adaptation to the Fractured Space design, because of course you're not gonna be able to get it, you know, dead on, and in Fractured Space you can't see the inside of the ships as well, so you have a lot of liberty on customizing the inside of it. We're still slowing down, you guys. So this is not a bad ship, you guys. Not a bad ship. This is like one of those ships where it's sort of hard to tell how big it is, just because the way they designed it, they made it seem like it could have been like quite a bit of a smaller ship, but it comes together just so great, you guys. The cockpit room doesn't look, you know, it doesn't look that great. It doesn't look bad at all, but I definitely would have gone for the X design right there. Maybe would have made it a little bit more open, but it looks so great, you guys. So just little tiny things that I might have changed, but definitely doesn't take away from the grand feel of this thing. So yeah, you guys, since this ship doesn't have any defensive capabilities, I don't want to just be coating turrets on it and throw it into a fight that it wasn't really designed for. So instead, we're going to crash it into the moon. It may take us a couple seconds to get to the moon, but we're going to do that, you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this ship, be sure to go out and go to the mod author on the Steam Workshop. I'm definitely going to leave a link in the description. I've already checked out a couple other of this guy's designs, and he just every single thing on his workshop is just incredible, you guys. Just very, very inspiring and very, very elegant. See, I think what's happening, things are already starting to break apart, and that's because we're going so fast, and there was a ship parked on the inside of it, as you can remember. Alright, here we go. I'm trying to just spearhead it so we can maybe start up like a survival scenario afterwards. I have a tower. Alright, here we go. Yeah, baby, yeah. Yeah. Oh! Beautiful. Not bad. Honestly, not bad. We can still fly this thing out of here, you guys. So, hitting the moon at literally full speed with the speed mod on, and this thing is not too bad. Actually, the amount of damage it did is not really that bad at all. We could really just fly out of here, you guys. Let's try it. We don't have much of any upward facing thrusters. We still may be able to get out of here, though. We just have to get the right pitch. Start it off like this. Oh, pull it up. It's hard. Oh, we're just gonna skid. We're just gonna skid across the moon. So you guys, I'm thinking we're nearing the end of the episode, so let's get ourselves together. Let's compose ourselves. Look at this big trail of debris. Let's say our final thoughts on this thing, and I will see you guys in 1 second. I don't think we're taking off, though. So it looks like the ship is falling over. Yeah, the ship is falling over, you guys. So a very cool design. I've had quite a bit of fun with this thing. It's quite fast, you guys. It's for the weight, for almost 4 million kilograms. This thing is quite speedy. So a bunch of different scenarios I could see myself using this in. Exploration scenarios, a bunch of survival ones. I would say this is sort of geared more towards an exploration type vehicle rather than a PvP or a defense type craft of any kind, because it doesn't have much weapons, and it's the majority of light armor. Actually, I think it's all light armor. It's still quite a bit of weight, though. So once again, you guys, if you enjoy, please go out and support this ship on the Steam Workshop. And once again, you guys, this is LuketheDuke, and good night and good luck.